Good morning. In the previous video we have seen unlawful assembly, that is section 189. Now further sections we are going to see. Okay. Section 190. Every member of unlawful assembly guilty of offence committed in prosecution of common object, means all the members of the unlawful assembly who have joined together, who are there with the knowledge that what the unlawful assembly is, with the intention they join there, they continue there, then they are called as a member of unlawful assembly, and each member of unlawful assembly will be liable for the offence being committed by any of the member in the assembly, because that offence has been done with a common object. See, here we have to first make it clear, common object is different and common intention is different. You want to become a lawyer, I am a lawyer, you also are going to become a lawyer, so we are having a common object, but there is no concurrence between us two. We have not planned together. You have decided in your way, I have decided in my way, but our object is common. This is common object. And what is common intention? Common intention means we both come together, we discuss, there is a concurrence, and we both decide to become a lawyer. Then that will be common intention. Here the word common object is used. Therefore, if in an unlawful assembly where many people are there, maybe there is no concurrence in between all the members. But as they are the member of the unlawful assembly, if any of the member does any offence, the persons involved in the unlawful assembly will be liable. At that time, you cannot take a defense that I have not done it. No, the member of your assembly has done it. Therefore, section 190 says that you are also liable. Okay. If an offence is committed by any member of an unlawful assembly in prosecution of the common object of that assembly, or such as the members of the assembly knew to be likely that the offence may be committed in the prosecution of that object, every person who at the time of the committing an offence is a member of the same assembly is guilty of an offence. So each and every person, the member who is a member of the unlawful assembly will be liable for, will be guilty for that offence, that offence has been done by any of the person, any of the member of that assembly. He has not done it, but the other member has done it, but he will be guilty as per section 190. Okay. Now the second offence, the first offence which we have seen is what? Unlawful assembly. Now we are going to see the second offence, which is against public tranquility, that is riot or rioting. Whenever force or violence is being used in unlawful assembly, that is called as a riot. Therefore simple. Therefore in riot there is always five or more persons, and the object is those five which are mentioned in 189. Therefore in an unlawful assembly, when force is used, where violence is used, that will be called as riot. Okay. Whenever force or violence is used by an unlawful assembly or by a member in prosecution of the common object, every member of such assembly shall be guilty of the offence of riot. This is mentioned in subsection 1. Subsection 2 states, whoever guilty of riot, he'll be punished imprisonment extend to 2 years or fine or both. And subsection 3 is telling that whoever is guilty of rioting being armed with deadly weapons, means in an unlawful assembly where deadly weapons are there, if riot is being committed, means those weapons are being used, force is being used, violence is being used, then the persons are liable under subsection 3, and the punishment is imprisonment 5 years or fine or both. This is section 191. Okay. Now next section is 192. Wantonly giving provocation with the intent to cause riot, means I am wantonly, malignantly, intentionally, with malafide intention, with bad motive, what I am doing, I am encouraging you, I am trying to provoke you, I am telling you certain things which is going to provoke you, and because of that provocation you are going to commit a riot. It may happen here that I tried to provoke you, but riot did not take place, or riot has taken place. Therefore the offence is being divided as the offence being committed and the offense not being committed. Here I am liable because I am provoking. Okay. Whoever malignantly or wantonly, by doing anything which is illegal, gives provocation to any person intending or knowing it to be likely that such provocation will cause the offense of rioting to be committed, shall be an offense of rioting be committed, means the riot is committed in consequences of that provocation, then the punishment is imprisonment extend to 1 year or fine or both. And if the offense is not committed, then the punishment is imprisonment 6 months or fine or both. Means I provoke you and the offense is committed, means offense of riot is committed, then one punishment is that is punishment 1 year imprisonment. And I provoke you, but you don't commit riot, you is that group does not commit riot, then I am liable, though the offense is committed or not committed. I am liable because I have done provocation. Therefore, here if the offense is not committed, then I am liable for 6 months or fine or both. This is section 192. Okay. Now section 193, which states about liability of owner, occupier and all of a land on which an unlawful assembly or riot takes place. Means I am the owner of the land or I am the occupier of the land, and I know that unlawful assembly is being held here or riot is going to take place, but I don't do anything. First of all, what I should do? I should warn those people that this thing should not happen here. If those people are not getting, like they are not deterred by my warning, then I should take help of the police officers. Being a owner of the land, I should not allow anything illegal being done, anything unlawful being done on my land. But I just keep quiet, I don't do anything, I don't inform to the police, I don't use reasonable force to stop it, then I will be liable. Means the liability of the owner or occupier of the land on which the unlawful assembly is being held or riot has taken place. Such a type of things are discussed in section 193. Okay, 193 is having 3 subsections. Now first, whenever any unlawful assembly or riot takes place, the owner or occupier of the land upon which the assembly is being held or the riot is being committed shall be liable for punishment, that is fine, not exceeding 1000 rupees. If he or his agent or manager, knowing that such offense is being to be committed and all, if they don't give earliest notice to the police officer in the police station or don't do anything to control that unlawful assembly or riot, then they will be liable. Okay, this is subsection 1. Subsection 2 is telling that whenever a riot is committed for the benefit or on the behalf of a person who is the owner or occupier of the land, means here the riot is taking place for my benefit. Whenever a riot is committed for the benefit or on behalf of any person who is the owner or occupier of that land, then I will be liable for punishment, and that is fine, just with fine. But here also I should warn those people that don't commit riot for my behalf and all, but I don't do anything, then I will be liable. First of all, when you see group of people or unlawful assembly on your land, what you have to do? You have to disperse them. You should not allow them. You should suppress the riot. You should disperse them. But you are not doing anything, and those people are doing it on your behalf or on your benefit, then you are liable under subsection 2. And subsection 3 says that whenever a riot is committed for the benefit or on behalf of any person who is the owner or occupier of any land respecting which such riot takes place, or who claims any interest in such land in the subject of any dispute, means the land is there which is subject of dispute, that owner, he does not do anything and riot is being committed, means this is the base for giving rise to the riot, or who has accepted or derived any benefit, the agent or manager of such person shall be punishable with fine. Because whenever you feel that somebody is doing something for your benefit, but that is unlawful, that is wrongful. You have to suppress it, you have to stop them. If you don't stop them, it means what? You are helping them. Indirectly, you are allowing them to do it on your behalf or your benefit. Then the person is liable under section 193. Okay. Today what we have seen? Today we have seen section 190, which tells about common object. Each and every member of the assembly, unlawful assembly, will be liable, will be guilty of the offence being committed in common object. 191 is telling about riot, that when in an unlawful assembly force is used, violence is used, then it will be called as riot. 192 is telling that when I provoke you to commit a riot, or with an intent to riot, I am trying to provoke you, and the offence may be committed and the offence may not be committed. That is dealt in 192. And 193 is telling that what will be the liability of the owner or occupier of the land on whose land unlawful assembly is held or riot has taken place. Okay. Further sections we are going to see in the next video. Okay. Bye bye. See you.